This will be our first unboxing video. We are here today with the Retro Cloth Halloween 2018 Michael Myers. Welcome back to SpencerStudios. I am Spencer, and let's unbox this amazing figure, which I got from JPS Horror. I will put the link down in the description. It is our first ever unboxing video, so I wanted to make it a special today because I was so excited to get this action figure. This is Michael Myers, and this is a new figure that we are reviewing. The last Retro Cloth figure that we did was the Candyman from a while ago, but this is the new Michael Myers. The next video we'll be doing, which is Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, is another Retro Cloth. We'll be going over that in a little bit. So while we're unboxing this, we'll obviously go over the box first, and then we'll go over everything else second. So right now we're gonna unbox it. I've learned from a special tip from someone that I've watched a video on that it's best to use a nail clipper to actually unbox the figure without damaging anything that's in it. Especially works with Retro Cloth because you don't want to break any of the fabric that's in there, or it can easily damage your figure. So we don't want that. So we are just gonna do this. And here we go. All right, let's take them out if we can. But this is our new Retro Cloth Michael Myers. It's a big one. It's a big Michael Myers. It's actually pretty tall for an action figure. In my opinion, it's around, I'm pretty sure, 8 inches tall. So that's actually pretty big. It's around the same size as our same NECA Jason from, I'm pretty sure it was Freddy vs. Jason, the review figure that we did a very long time ago. Here we have Michael Myers. Here we are. This is our Retro Cloth Michael Myers. We'll go into detail with him in a little bit, but first we are going to obviously go into the normal things of starting with the box and then the figure, and then we'll do everything else like that. Gee, he is actually pretty hard to stand up, but this is actually pretty cool. It's a good looking figure, very nice. I like the retro, but we'll get over that in a little bit. Let's first start off with the box and get all the accessories out. First, here is the hammer that's in there. We have a hammer right here, so we'll take that out if we can, because there we go. I got this from JPS Horror. I was actually trying to get this at Target. If there's a Target near you, they probably have this, but they didn't have one by me, so we'll go over that in a little bit. But here is everything. Just the knife right here, perfect, and we'll just go over the box. So let's dive right into it. I must say that this figure is absolutely fantastic. After reviewing it for a little bit, from the past, like when I just ended the clip from before, this figure is absolutely amazing. And I should actually say why, but I'll get to that when we get to the figure. Here's the box. This is a normal Halloween Michael Myers action figure box right here, down here. You see a picture of Michael Myers from the poster right there. Love that. Always love the poster. Actually, I have a poster on my wall right now, which is pretty cool. But if you could see here, it's just amazing. It's just like a plastic. You can actually see what's in there. It's not like the other NECA boxes where you have to open it and see what's inside. This is actually what you see. And it only comes with 2 weapons, so it might be a shorter video, but I think it's absolutely great that we do get the 2 weapons he normally uses in the movie. He does use, I'm pretty sure he uses like looks like a fire poker and something like that above those lines, but it's still pretty good. And yeah, that's what I like. I like the knife that it comes with and the hammer and stuff. And this Michael is just amazing. So much better with articulation than any other NECA figure I've ever seen. I actually kind of like the Retro Cloth. It's much better. And then the reason why I'm doing this figure now is because I thought this figure was going to come on Monday, because I ordered this from JPS Horror and I was tracking it and it said it was going to come Monday, but it actually came this morning. So I wanted to do a review on it today, because I was originally going to do a figure review today on Omni-Man, because the winner from our prize, our guessing game, actually won, so he decided Omni-Man. But we'll do that a little bit into the future. I'm pretty sure the next figure review that we will do, most likely, is Leatherface from 2022 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yes, they made a Retro Cloth, and no one really knows about it. It's a Mego figure. It's not actually NECA. It's just a Mego figure, a much different brand, but still kind of the same. So, this is all you see in the front. If you look to the side, it's just Halloween, the normal title right there, Miramax, and obviously the picture of Michael Myers. It's a really detailed figure, honestly, because of the Retro Cloth. And here we have like everything. This is everything you see on the back, which is amazing. But if we read down here, it has a cool thing that says, it's been 40 years since Laurie Strode survived a vicious attack from the crazed killer Michael Myers on Halloween night. She now faces a terrifying showdown when Michael returns to Haddonfield, Illinois. But this time, Laurie is ready for him. Includes hammer and knife. Yes, that was actually the exact same thing that was said before in the, if we can remember from a very long time ago, from the box of NECA from Halloween, the normal, just not even retro cloth, it's just pure plastic. Said the same thing, but this one's a lot different. And that's everything you see in here. What you can see in here, it looks kind of looks like a front porch. If you can remember from in the movie when when Michael Myers was done beating someone to death, he goes to different houses, and I think the first house he went into was this lady's house who was taking care of a baby, and he killed the woman, but he didn't kill the baby, and people were saying, oh, he's such a bad serial killer, they ruined him. No, the reason why they did that, why Michael didn't kill him, is because a good hunter doesn't waste his time with rabbits, does he? No, and Michael is that good hunter. Why would he waste his time with a baby? Like, that's stupid, and like, he really doesn't care. He has other things to do besides kill a baby, which is just an easy sport. That's what we people do. Like Shucky. So, all you can see here is all the good stuff. Halloween, everything like that. Obviously, this is the mask from Halloween. Great Halloween. I'll say that in another video. Age 17 and up. Warning, choking hazard. Yes, that's because of the different accessories it comes with. So, we'll get right into the figure, and then we'll get into the accessories, and that'll be the end. So here's Michael. So this is from obviously 2018, nothing else, not Halloween Kills or anything like that. This is just 2018. And I like this figure a lot. It actually, with the retro cloth, it looks kind of movie accurate in my opinion. I wish they could have done the hair a little bit better, but still a really great mask detail and everything like that. It even comes with the undershirt that he was wearing, these coveralls, I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. But it's a really cool figure and so much articulation. It's a tall figure too. If we can imagine right here, this figure, wrong way. This figure is about 8 inches tall, which is very tall for a NECA figure that I have. The tallest figure I have in my collection is a Marvel Legends Ironmonger, which is around 12 feet tall. But other than that, this is a very tall figure for NECA. Like, NECA doesn't make tall figures unless if it's like probably a Predator, which I hope we can get into the future. I really want a Predator, maybe an Assassin Predator, and I heard they're making a Prey Predator, so I hope we have that too. But here's Michael Myers, and we'll obviously do like what we normally do, detail, and then articulation. So here we have Michael with the white mask, everything looks the same. I like it, it's really cool. I wish we could have had more noticeable eyes in there. Like, obviously, you could see in there, it's just all black. Wish it could have been better, but it's still a great figure, I won't lie about that. Still really good. The white and the brown hair, everything looks magnificent right there. You can see it's all just like frizzled hair. It's like it's all windy and stuff. It's all slicked back. It's definitely not like what we remember from the first ever 1978 Michael Myers, which is sort of like more messier hair. And obviously you can see right here is the blue undershirt right there. This is just a normal figure base body, just like the Tony Tollett's Candyman from a long time ago that we've reviewed. That one is just normal. Like, it's just a normal human body with just a few extra parts added, just like this Michael Myers. The suit is nice. It's nice and soft and fabric. It's all blue, gorgeous, and I like the hands too. They're nice and gorgeous too. Obviously, if you could see right there, it's just like a bloodied hand, which I really like. I like the bloody hand detail. Wish they could have added a little bit more fading into it. Looks like just like black and red splotches right there. But I like it. It's just a normal hand shape. They didn't have any other hands. They didn't put it in there, but still great. Obviously, same with the other hand. It's just the same thing. It's like it's an open hand, which I like, but it's still pretty cool. And the articulation on these hands are absolutely amazing, much better than the actual Halloween. So if you were to roll up the sleeves, you can't take this off, like the whole suit off, I'm pretty sure, but obviously you can see right here, it's just his arm, just a blank arm right there. So it's okay. Here we have the Michael pants and everything like that. If we go down just a little bit, obviously you can see it's just the pants. Everything like that with the coveralls. It even has some pockets so you could put some stuff in there, which is actually pretty cool. Maybe some teeth or something like that. But this is awesome because it just shows the detail with actual Michael Myers. If we go to the back here, Obviously, you could see it's like a stretchy like material. It's just like, oops, sorry, just like what we remembered from the movie. He's wearing these coveralls, and with most coveralls, they're good because they just they sort of have a tight area in the back to keep it sort of like a pants in the shirt. So that's what it is right here. Some pockets back here. There's actually open pockets, so you can put stuff in there too, like if Michael was a handyman or something like that. Obviously, you can see at the bottom here, the shoes and everything like that, the normal working boots that he wears, they're actually pretty articulating too. Black boots, he wears them throughout the movie. Doesn't really change his outfit a lot, but still really good. Obviously, the blue shirt that we see up here is still the same blue shirt that we remember. Still great, but the cool thing, which actually I find a little bit weird, in this figure, it's a Velcro suit, so you can take it off, and it's just this area. It's just this, like, it's just his body. But I don't know. It's just like a muscular body. People think Michael Myers is muscular, like Rob Zombie. No. Rob Zombie, I like his movie. It could have been better a little bit, but Michael Myers isn't muscular. He's tall, but he's not supposed to be muscular like you think. He was really good in that movie, though. But, that's the style and detail on the figure. So if we were to go to articulation, Michael can look left and right all like that. His head can turn all the way around if we were to sit him down like this. Hold on, let me fix him. Yeah, okay. His head can look about that much down, that much up. And like I said, you can tilt his head kind of, like if you want to represent what Michael normally does, tilts his head at his kills. He kind of does it a little bit, not that much. If we were to stand Michael up right here, hold on, let me move back a little bit. So if we were to stand him up right here, his arms, because of the retro cloth, it's a little bit harder with articulation, but still his arms can go about that much up, and I bet they can do a 360, but I don't want to test it because of this retro cloth. Don't want it to rip or anything like that. It's nice detail and stuff. His arm can go up about that much, which is okay. I like that. Perfect. It's not like he's some agile dude. He's just a serial killer. That's all he is. The hand is just perfect. I like the hand detail, but also I like the articulation a lot more. It can move, like, ever seen that show Robot Chicken? Just like the same thing. And it can bend that much. It's amazing. Great detail for that. That's what I really like about this figure. The detail on it is just amazing. Same thing with the other hand. Can go like all like this, and that, and like this, all right that. Just looks like that. I like that idea. But there's an ab crunch, a little bit of an ab crunch in there. Not much. Doesn't really bend that much. But there are the bottom layer, we can see here, it's just the legs and everything like that. The legs can move about that much up, that much back. You can bend his knee, like the leg, just like that much. And the shoe is perfect. It has this perfect articulation that is just amazing. The shoe doesn't swivel like any other figure, but it's still really good. I like this Michael Myers because I love the detail, what's in it, and the articulation. It's nothing I've ever seen before, and that's why it's so good with retro cloth, because they always have more detail than you expect. So I like this figure. It's really good. We're going to go into the accessories real quick, and then we'll do a surprising comparison with most of the other figures that I have. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so Michael comes with 2 weapons. Because he's a much bigger figure than you expect, he's only 8 inches, but that's actually pretty big compared to the other figures. He holds only 2 weapons, but they're actually pretty big compared to others. So here is the hammer. He has the hammer with, like, for a few seconds in the movie. It's still a good one. It's like just a normal hardware hammer that the woman had in her shed, and then obviously Michael took it, and you could probably tell what he did with it. So it's all bloody just up top. Could have been bloody a little bit down here, obviously. It's not that much. Obviously, it's very thin, stuff like that. It's all good. The silver, I like it. It could have been better with more detail maybe, but still a good thing to use. With the other hammer that I got from the plastic Michael Myers, that one, it had more detail, but it was much smaller. And here is the knife. I like this knife a lot. I like the bloody detail because Michael Myers, he like stabs people a little bit. In one scene in the movie, he like slices someone. But here's just all blood. I like the blood detail. It's not just like at the same side, and it's just not like one blank color. It's just like a little bit of fading and stuff like that. I love that. I like the style and the detail on it.
Shake Shack?
What?
You good for Shake Shack?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. Whoops. And it's just all the silver and the knife and stuff like that. All obviously brown handle like that. I'm pretty sure from the first plastic figure that we did, it had a black. I'm pretty sure it was a black piece, a black handle and stuff like that. But I do like the detail, even in the smallest bits of it. You can even see just the little spots in there, which is amazing. Obviously, there's a little bad part right there, but it's just great. But like I always say, you have to be careful with the knives. The knives are the biggest part. Machetes, knives, everything. They're really delicate. They're very plastic, and they can easily break off. I didn't break it yet, knock on wood. But the problem was, it was a little bit of a trouble to get this into Michael Myers' hands. If I were to show you right now, look, here we have Michael. And if I were to put this in his hands, it would be a little bit difficult because when I got him out of the box, he was just like, it was very hard to get it into his hand. Like, see, it doesn't fit exactly. You have to open up his hand a little bit, but that takes a while. If you were to pose this figure and it's already in there, it's good. But you have to make sure that you don't break this. This is like the best part of the figure, which I like. So here is Michael Myers, obviously. So this is the 8-inch Michael Myers, and here is the 2018 version. Hold on, let me move up my camera. So this is the 2018 version from the old NECA figures. Obviously, there's a little bit of a height difference, if you can see right here. I like that a little bit, because I just like the more height in the figure. This was one of my tallest, this one, the plastic, was one of my tallest figures, but not anymore. When I first got him, he was my tallest, not anymore. But now it's just like, he looked kind of small compared to this Michael Myers. And obviously the detail, from what I can tell of it, it's okay. This has more detail in the mask. Obviously you can see right here, has a little bit more detail. But this one, in my opinion, is just better. I don't know why. It just feels better. It's the more colder looking mask. This looks cool and has detail and stuff, but this just looks colder. It's a white blank expression. And the suits, same thing. I've seen this suit several times with Michael Myers. I've seen it like a bunch of times. With all the other Michael Myers I have, it's just a different paint. This is just retro cloth. This is just amazing. It's great. And everything like that. The articulation, if I were to compare, the articulation goes to this Michael Myers much better. But if I were to say lightweight and better to hold weapons, I'm definitely going with this Michael, because this one is a lot better. Obviously, there's much you can compare into it, but it's so cool. And if you were to compare it to Laurie Strode, the figure that I have, I did a review on it a while ago. It's actually much of a height difference. Hold on, let me go get him. Okay, so here's Laurie. If we were to take this out of the way and put Laurie right here, look at that height difference. Oh my goodness gracious. As you can see right here, Michael towers over Laurie, like by a lot, almost like if you were the size of the figure, by like a foot. That's crazy. Like, Laurie's much smaller, but it's still a great figure to compare with. Maybe if it was like, maybe a custom, if it was like Laurie Strode from 2007 got older and maybe took down, like if it was another reboot, took down Rob Zombie's Michael Myers. Obviously the height difference is just insane, but obviously it's still really cool. It's great to go over, but still, I had so much fun with this figure. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will be possibly making another video soon because of the retro cloth, or the Mego Leatherface from 2022. I'm going to be very excited for that because you all know me with the Leatherface and stuff like that. So we'll go over that as soon as it gets over. If it's not here in possibly a week or two, I will definitely be doing a review on Omni-Man. And then we'll go right into Leatherface as soon as he comes by. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe down below. Hope you all enjoyed it. And obviously, I make these videos so that people, before someone buys a figure, they can understand what it's about and what it does, if it's good or not. And from what I rated, this figure is absolutely fantastic. So I hope you all had a great weekend and everything like that. Everyone take care, and I hope you all enjoy this video. Goodbye, everyone.